The Halloween update is a huge update, so of course we've got more bugs to talk about. Our first bug is to do with Eclipse keeps her werewolf face even though the floor is not a blackout. If your Eclipse has the wrong face, getting hit by a Twisted should fix it. Eclipse is supposed to look like this when there is no blackout. We have another Eclipse bug. When she transforms into a werewolf, her model changes, so when she extracts, this happens. This user said, big model, she's rotating air. And if we take a look, we can see that Eclipse is rotating the air. Her model is different. They need to adjust the animations for her werewolf mode. If you spent some time in roleplay mode, you may have realized that Eclipse's werewolf form and transformation is not in her options. King Mob said, we just ran out of time, we would like to get it in, so we will be getting the werewolf transformation for Eclipse in roleplay mode pretty soon. Our next issue is to do with Twisted Eclipse. A lot of people are saying they find it hard to find Twisted Eclipse. King Mob said Eclipse is a rare and there's no guaranteed spawn like Gourdy, so can feel percentage wise harder to get. So most likely Eclipse will be the last Twisted you will complete in the Halloween event. If you've played Louis before and you've been on one heart, you may have realized that his ears are floating on his head. King Mob replied saying he's a balloon, so that's normal. Most of you may have realized that your heart now glows. This is completely normal and is not a bug. We're going to talk about Soulvester now, the Halloween night. It turns out that Soulvester is immune to grabbing attacks. This user said, here is a screen recording I took of this. Let's take a look. So Twisted Goop and Twisted Scraps are unable to use their long range attacks to deal any damage to Soulvester. They can still, of course, hurt Soulvester when they get really close to him. And King Mob has confirmed saying Soulvester is immune to grabbing. So this is a feature, it's not a bug. Whilst we're talking about Soulvester, Soulvester is also immune to icon leaks. As you can see, if you buy Soulvester, you can see the icon leak logo, which means he is immune to the illness that icon leaks give. This player believes that Twisted Glisten is faster than normal. Let's take a look. So Twisted Glisten is chasing the pebble and the player believes that Twisted Glisten is much faster now after the Halloween update, and they're wondering if he has been changed or not. I wonder if anyone here has noticed if Twisted Glisten enraged has gotten faster. I feel like most people don't really experience Twisted Glisten being enraged until panic mode, so not many people would realize if he did get faster. If you've played the new Halloween map with Yatta on your team, you may have realized that candies float around machines. As we can see, lots of candy that's floating. Super spooky, kind of fitting if you think about it. Ever since the new Halloween update drop, toons have been T-posing randomly. This user said, is this a glitch? And I also experienced this in my run, but other people didn't see it. As we can see, when Cosmo stops, he T-poses. With our new Halloween main being a pumpkin, people are wondering if Gourdy is supposed to glow in blackouts. This user said, I don't know if this is an oversight, but Gourdy doesn't glow despite saying he glows. And as we can see, Gourdy does say, but I think the glow from my little flame in my head helps her when we hang out. Gourdy doesn't glow. I guess it would be nice to see like a nice orange glow or something like that. Twisted Gourdy is our newest main Twisted. Here we have a clip of me trying to lose the attention of Twisted Gourdy, and he would just lock onto me no matter how many times I tried to lose him around the tables. And then randomly he just disengaged with me. As you can see, he just randomly stopped chasing me. So maybe there's an issue there to do with his attention. With our new Halloween map, we also have another bug to do with Twisted Glisten. This user said, uh-oh, Glisten fell into a gap on the Halloween floor. And we have a photo of Twisted Glisten in between the floor. So this is like the warehouse map where there's like a gap in between the floor. If you're lucky enough to play Gourdy, you may have realized that his machine completion message plays inside the elevator, and we are guessing that's not supposed to happen. If you're lucky enough to have 100% research on Twisted Gourdy and have acquired his trinket, you may have realized that when you spectate people after dying with the trinket in your inventory, you can still see heals that are highlighted. I don't believe other people can see it too, just you who is spectating. King Mob replied saying, good catch, we'll look into that. If you've bought a new Halloween toon, you may have realized when you check their masteries, it's completely blank. This user said Gourdy's mastery quests are missing, and as you can see, there's absolutely nothing there. King Mob replied saying, it's newly bought toons, the mastery doesn't refresh until you rejoin. We are testing a fix for it, but it's only visual. So rejoining should fix the problem. If you've been lucky enough to have Twisted Blot and Twisted Gourdy on your floor, you may have seen this. This user said, so is this a bug? Basically Blot and Gourdy in the same place. As we can see, they are together. King Mob replied saying, that's Blordy. So they've got a name. It's just a bit of luck that they're in the same place.